ain't even like I finished this episode.
My nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't finished yet.
Like
We know that. We know you ain't finished, JT.
You said your grandma.
She made me read that shit. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Who said that?
Me, Shenard. My grandma made me read that shit when I was a kid.
Your grandma made you read it?
Yeah, when I was a kid, right?
Boy, I love your grandma.
My grandma was on that shit. She bought me fucking what's the nigga? Tony Dungy, the coach from the Bucks. He wrote a book. She bought me his shit. All them
Dungy
shits
dope.
my grandma had. All them shits, the money books and shit like that. My grandma had all them shits.
Dungy smart.
You ever read Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich?
Nah.
No, I'm reading it now. It's like I'm on. It's like 10.
It's trying to teach you how to build a team of like-minded people.
I'm doing the audio book.
It's like once you come to like the Zoom meeting, if we all at the table together, we're trying to discuss some plans. Everybody's gonna have a different perception.
You got it on audio book, you said? On what?
Of the plan.
YouTube? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that. Send me the name of that. If it's talking about building a team, that's what I need. Yeah, that's right.
This is like bringing up like a deja vu moment for me or whatever, because like I ain't read this book or whatever, but I mean what y'all kind of saying or whatever, you know, I'm thinking about this team or whatever. It kind of goes. It makes me think of music. That's what I do.
That's what I do too.
You know what I'm saying? And as far as music, like when y'all said building this team, I thought about, you know, people be asking like, "Hey man, how did you put this band together?" Whatever. Like I played with some of the best musicians, like some dope niggas, whatever. But that could be a good thing, and that could be a horrible thing. Cause just cause you dope, that don't mean everybody want to play with you, and that don't mean that everybody can play with you. You know, like when they come to a team, you got to be able to play, let people play their parts. You know what I'm saying? And that shit plays a major factor, whatever. Like
I'm
trying to build my team right now, man. I'm trying to take this music shit serious. I need to get me a team together that's gonna take
I ain't recording the video.
You gotta start with some like-minded people.
Yeah, I got a couple right now, but I need some people that's gonna really grind with me.
Yeah, it takes. I mean, because
it takes time.
A real man will never be afraid to ask for help. Is what I always learned.
That's true, boy. That's true.
So like when you building a team, that's basically saying, "Yo, I need your help so we can build this dream. You know, let's eat together, let's build together, let's do whatever we got to do to conquer whatever we're trying to achieve, and let's get it in." Because one man can't. I mean, it may seem like it, you know, that one man can probably get that fortune, that overnight fortune, but bro, if he got that overnight fortune, that nigga probably sold their soul. You know what I'm saying?
And even then, no matter what they say, they had help from somewhere, somehow. They had help from somebody, somewhere, somehow.
You know, everybody gonna need help. Shit, like
exactly.
You can't do nothing by yourself, bro.
Henry Ford had his wife, bro. You know Henry Ford, the Ford man, the one who made the Fords,
right?
Or the Ford cars. He made the first Ford, but
Model T.
Ford was gonna give up, but his wife was like, "The fuck, like nigga, you don't get your ass back out there and make another car. You gonna get this shit?" That man was gonna give up. It just takes one man, or it takes one man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, like, support means a lot.
It's a huge thing.
Support is important. That's why when we have lack of support, I mean, we see the results that comes out with. It ain't good.
Well, that when we have lack of support, that breaks our character as a man, because we kind of used to having somebody to lean on, not lean on like I need your help all the time.
Just somebody to have your back.
You know,
like,
I need your support a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
somebody to you down, bro.
Make us feel inadequate as a man, bro. Who wants to feel like that all the time?
Fantasy. I mean, everybody been getting hurt for me.
Oh, fuck.
Like,
damn. Hell yeah, though, man. That's big facts.
Man, sometimes, you know, some support you don't want, though.
Hell yeah. Because some people ain't really there for support.
Yeah.
They're for personal gain.
And that's what I'm going with. Like, all shit that look like support ain't necessarily support. And you don't need it. But some people feel they need that attention.
Yeah.
And attention ain't always good. But, you know, everybody got different intentions. Everybody got different ways of learning. I feel like you don't always got to learn the hard way. You can learn from other people's mistakes.
Yep.
You don't got to go make the same
smart.
mistake. Oh, my brother, nigga, you ain't got to do it. You don't got. Listen, I ain't never been to prison, but I got enough people that I know them been.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna take your word for it.
I ain't gotta go.
I ain't never got shot. I don't want to know what. I don't want to be able to tell you from personal experience what that feels like.
My granddaddy told me a long time ago. You sit back, you watch, you listen, and you hear what people say, and you learn a lot of shit.
Yeah,
you'll learn a lot of shit, boy.
Bro, for real. I be thinking about that with my son. Like, yo, let me. You know what I'm saying? I hope he don't like reject the wisdom. You feel me? Because
he won't though. Shit.
I mean,
he gonna respect you as his dad. As his dad.
They're not gonna reject it at first, but I think there's gonna be a instance where you think they're gonna reject it or you think they're rejecting it, but they just don't know how to accept it.
Yeah, shit, just like us. You know,
time
is
everything.
We didn't want to listen to our parents about certain shit, but now we be like, damn. My grandpa, my grandma, my mama, whoever, they was right about that shit when I was a kid. Like, you know what I mean? There's plenty of shit we think about back too. Like,
you had your dad?
My grandma. No, I ain't never had my dad. Nah, I just had. I grew up with my grandparents.
Yeah, that's how I was. I mean, my mom was there with that, but that pussy ass nigga was over there with the other family.
Yeah, my mom was in and out, but yeah, I just grew up with my grandparents. Yeah.
Not like that grandparents.
That's
boy.
Boy, come on, Keith. I was just getting ready to say, boy, I was people thought I was my grandkid. My grandparents' last child. I was with them all the time. Like every time I was at church, I was at church.
That's that sweet love.
Come on, come on.
Trying to tell you,
grandpa trying to show you life and shit.
Come on.
My granddad was an asshole, but I love that nigga for everything that nigga taught me.
Come on, but I honestly don't think they ever told me no.
Shit, mine did.
I'm not. What I mean by that, like,
you know, they love it. They love you.
Now listen. Now don't get me wrong. Like I was spoiled, but I mean, cause granddaddy beat the fuck out you. Like,
boy, granddaddy didn't play.
Listen, listen. I don't know none of y'all peoples, but I'm telling you, if my granddaddy hit your ass one good time, one good ass whooping, I swear, you ain't gonna never need an ass whooping from him ever in your life again. Yep. Like you. Nigga, I still remember that shit, nigga. Like, to this day, nigga, you will never get me to go to the store and buy an orange extension cord. Fuck them orange extension cords, nigga.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, I used to be scared of my granddaddy keys. The sound that nigga keys made, boy. He used to hang his keys on his belt. Used to hear that shit. Nigga used to get scared. Boy, nigga used to be terrified. Just when that nigga coming around, you don't even be doing that wrong. The nigga feel like the police when he come around, boy. Like, damn, boy.
Man, my granddaddy had this belt.
My mom.
My granddaddy belt used to hang on the wall. Nail.
My grandma still got the belt.
Yeah,
I call that bitch cow tone, real leather, bro. That belt would not break.
That bitch won't break. He used to wrap that bitch around his hand. Wow.
Bro, I just used to call for my grandma. Help, grandma.
Nope, my grandma used to be holding my legs down.
Hey,
She used to be holding my legs up in the air. My granddaddy whooped the shit out of me.
Oh man.
They used to be like bent over that bed. I used to be like, no, I'm scared. Shit. You keep on running, I'm gonna go get your granddaddy. I'm gonna get your grandma to hold you down. And you know, I ain't going. You gonna have to go get their ass to hold me, cause I ain't going, nigga. I mean, one time I mixed my granddaddy. I mixed that nigga in the room and ran outside. I shook the shit out of that nigga and jumped over the bed. That nigga was like, "That's all right. You gotta bring your ass back outside sometimes." I was like, "Fuck."
Bruh.
That nigga had the TV extension cord trying to whoop me, bro. I was like, fuck that. I'm not getting hit with that shit tonight, nigga. Not tonight.
Bro, that must have been a grandparents.
Bro, I threw that robe on, boy. I mixed his ass. Jumped on the bed. I was out of there. I was like, I'm not getting. He looked at me, bro. He was like, that's all right. You gotta bring your ass back inside sometime. I was out there pacing in the yard and shit. And he said, came out to the door. Get your ass in here. And stood at the door. I was scared as fuck, boy. He still had the wire in his hand and shit. I'm like, bro, this nigga better not hit me with this shit, dog. Dip past that.
That is human torture, bro.
Man, hey, human torture ain't the word. Hey,
boy, I've been through some shit.
Hey, let me tell you what the words about you saying that, Keith. I got the exact same story. Like, nigga was like, oh, you got to come back at nighttime. He gonna go to sleep. Man. He went to sleep, all right. That nigga never went to sleep.
The most I got hit with was a palmetto stick, bro.
Oh, shit, nah, that ain't nothing, boy.
For real.
Nigga, shit, you know what the industrial extended cord is? The one that's thick as your thumb? That bitch thick as your thumb, boy. I got hit across my back with one of them motherfuckers, boy.
But
that shit dropped me to my knees, bro. I could not walk after I got hit with that shit, bro. My grandma hit me so hard with that shit, boy. Yeah. And the crazy part about it, my grandma owned a business, bro, and she had customers inside her business when that shit happened. And I'm like, 16, 17. I'm in that bitch. Ah, she like, shut up with all that damn screaming. It ain't you, alright? I'm like, man, what the fuck, bitch? I'm in here crawling. Now I feel like I'm bleeding off my back. That shit hurt.
Man,
that was the worst shit. Boy, hell no, boy.
That just broke my soul. What happened?
What made him do that?
Bro, we was outside. My uncle used to grill and sell food in the yard. So we was outside playing kickball with the basketball or whatever. And my uncle told us to stop. But we was doing something else with the basketball, and it just so happened to fly back over there by where they was cooking at. He was like, all right, I'm going to go tell your granddaddy. I'm like, fuck. This nigga finna go snitch, man. Nigga went in there and snitched. My granddad was like, oh, he told y'all to stop playing with that ball? All right, come past me. And then they grabbed the extension cord. Big ass, thick extension cord. Wrapped that bitch up, and he had that bitch like a big ass belt. And he told me, go past me. And you know me, I was the oldest. I was the only boy, the oldest boy. I was like, fuck, I gotta go first. Ran past that nigga. He, whoa! Right across my back. That shit, boy. That shit, boy. I still remember that shit to this day, boy.
Well, some shit you don't never forget.
Well, my cousin, she came and lifted my shirt up. She was like, you know, kids, they lifted up. Ooh, you bleeding? That shit.
Yeah, I know you was.
That shit, boy. That shit, boy. I'll never forget that, boy. I've been through some shit, boy. My grandparents beat the fuck out of us, boy.
And that's why I say one good whooping from a granddaddy.
I used to be begging that nigga, please, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I promise, please, no. I used to be begging that nigga, boy.
And that's why when I get that white boy that necklace, that next day, I was at school, I was ready to do anything.
Get that necklace back, boy. I need that back, big dog.
I don't give a damn about no suspension.
I don't give a fuck about nothing. I need that necklace, big dog.
Your ass.
If you say no, nigga, it's on me and you. That's on your ass. I'm finna beat the fuck out you, boy. I need that necklace.
You don't know granddaddy.
Boy, I don't give a fuck if I gotta break that bitch off your neck. I need that necklace, nigga. And you ain't getting yours back either. Fuck that.
Come on.
Hell no.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Shit, my granddad was so mean, boy. I don't give a fuck if somebody gave you some shit, they ain't even want you to come home with it. Oh, where you get that? Where you get that? That little watch from? Oh, someone gave it to me. Take it back. Give it back to him. Hell no. Anybody can say you stole their stuff and all that. Like, we couldn't bring no basketballs that we found on the side of the road. No, nothing. Take that shit back.
They weren't playing. Fuck, now my grandparents wasn't mean.
Yeah, my grandparents was mean.
They weren't mean.
I mean, I can see why he did that, but it's like, damn.
It's like, damn, bro. Like,
I can see why he said, nah, don't bring nothing.
Yeah, like, don't bring nothing to my house. Like, if you ain't leave here with it, don't bring it back.
But now that you're old and you see how fucked up society is, you can understand. And, like, that's one thing that I will always value.
Exactly.
I love the fact that I grew up around older people. Mm-hmm. Like, decades older. Like, my grandparents' friends gonna be their age. Yeah. So, you know, I always sat back and listened to their conversations and watch what they did or whatever.
Yeah, people always tell me you got an old soul. I grew up around
that's
old
good,
folks, bro.
Old people gonna say whatever the hell they feel like.
That's how I am. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I gotta say. I don't give a fuck who feel like it. Who cares? I don't care. I'm like, hey, I grew up that way. Shit, I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say.
I look you out.
Hey, this nigga been trying to roll this blunt for like 30 minutes.
Hey, I don't want to stay over like, did we get the lead together? Like, hey, I mean, like, okay, my dog got this over there. I didn't even want to get up.
Oh man,
I was seeing it cheaper on my shit. I was like, yo, I'm trying to get my eyes like 10 shit.
Well, I ain't even. I'm trying to see if it's enough weed for the league.
Like, shit, boy, but yeah.
I've been recording that. I ain't even smoking.
I've been smoking all day, bro. This shit.
I ain't even been smoking.
You work tomorrow, Keys?
Yes.
Yeah, me too, boy. I'm gonna be there.
Man, I'm just waiting on a nigga to be like, oh,
I'm gonna wake up.
I need to go look at when I work right now because somebody ain't gonna want to work tomorrow.